Hello, Brett with BadorRad. Today I'm doing Beetlejuice by LJN, released in 1990. If you don't know, LJN generally makes a lot of games that should be really cool, but they aren't very cool. It's terrible. They didn't program the spots where when you're going up platforms, like the screen, you know, you're right here and you go up and then the screen moves with you. If you fall, the screen doesn't move back down with you. You just die. The only way to get money in this is to stomp on bugs, which is the only power that Beetlejuice has. The bigger enemies you can't really do anything to. Some of them you can use your power-ups to spit fire at them and kill them, which also gets you some points to buy things, but you have to buy a lot of free men in this because there's a lot of accidental death and really dumb death and stuff that just spawns out of nowhere, stuff that decides to start moving faster when it shouldn't, and a lot of random crap like that. There are scorpions in this game. There's scorpions in all Nintendo games, but this is Beetlejuice. You do play as Beetlejuice. They based it kind of off the movie, sort of. Should have done the cartoon, it would have been a lot cooler, but they didn't. But this is Beetlejuice. Enjoy. It is bad. Beetlejuice. I'm still Brit. So you start out here in the afterlife on the diorama board from the attic. In the game, bugs and stuff like that you can't do anything to, so you just have to avoid them. This part, avoid these lights. If you touch them, you die. That yellow flower right there, when it opens, if you grab it, it gives you invincibility. But you gotta switch these switches off to move to the next area. Make sure you jump far enough, because if you fall back down into any area that you're in the game, you die. Right here, jump early so that shark doesn't hit you. This part you gotta be careful of, because if you jump too far and touch that flame, it bounces you back, you fall back where the cloud is, and if the cloud isn't there, you die. But you gotta grab that book and hit those two switches to get to the next area. Jump on these clouds, and you kill this bug because it's small enough, and you get 75 money points. And bugs are going to come out of this hole, and you need to stomp on them so you can get money to buy power-ups and free men. If you drop down inside of this hole, you press A and down, you can fight this monster, but as you can see like that, it'll hit you really fast and you die. But since I'm dead, my skull is still a living body part, so it still killed him and I'll still get all the points. You're not technically dead until your skull falls off the screen, which is really dumb, but it works. So, what works, you can try to use. I didn't do that on purpose, but it does happen. But here's the place where you buy stuff. So, I need 2 of these skeletons. And the reason I need the skeleton is to shoot this bee's nest. So you press start to change, press A to select which one you want to turn into. So you stay whatever power up you choose until you either die or use all of the power. And if this bug hits you, you can fly through this wall, even though the wall is built to not let that happen. So make sure your timing is on, and you can run over here and use it again. And this is the boss fight. Avoid his first spray, and he's moved far too much across the screen. So I'm going to have to do some trickery here. So you have to make him go into the wall. I don't have enough things to mess with this right now, so I'm going to die and then change and spit him into the wall. If you let them move over too far, they're just going to stand there, and if you get hit by the thing, it knocks your power off and bounces you into the wall. But you want to use your power to knock them into the wall so they die. Gives you this screenshot before you move to the sewers, which is what we're doing now. So you want to jump on this enter tube and watch out for these bugs, but do kill them because you get 75 points to buy stuff. fall in the water, you're dead. A good place to jump up to is right here. So we've got a free man voucher, but we're going to grab this and leave. You press down to leave if I didn't say that. There is a free man up here. I don't need any more of this power, so I'm going to spit all my thing out. But there's a free man right over here. And to go down, you hold down and press A. So go back to the inner tube. There's a safe spot right here that you can get a lot of bug money, so you can jump up here. No enemies come over here, so it's a good place to get some cash. And sometimes if you're right here, the ones that are coming out on top will jump down here like that, and you can squish those too. If you don't want too many on screen where they're not spawning at the bottom, just go off the screen so the other one isn't up there. Because it only usually has about 3 or 4 of them out at a time. This is the most monotonous thing in the game, easiest way to get money. But the yellow ones give you 75, the green ones give you 50, the blue ones give you 25, and the red ones give you 10. This is something that goes throughout the entire game, other than the top-down worlds, which we'll get to here soon. So I've got a good amount of money, so I'm going to move on. There's another flying bug right here, so either jump on him or avoid him. So we got to go in this door and buy a power-up. So I'm going to buy a free man and the ogre. I'm going to turn into the ogre. Wait for this scorpion to start moving, because I need to kill this octopus guy. And each shot you get on him, you do get 75 points, so you're good to kill. Grab some more money since I spent all mine. One thing to mention, even though this game's kind of crappy, the music is pretty cool. This stage music is pretty awesome. LJN isn't known for making anything that's really good. And like I said before, you can drop down into any of these holes with A and down if you want to try to grab money faster, but those little bonus areas are pretty dangerous. There's a lot of things you can fall and die. You could die and have to continue in a bonus room, which is obnoxious. But so we get up here, go on this door. If you can get an ogre, the ogre in one shot will kill this giant frog. So he's dead. Close quarters, but I'm going to have to get another head for this spot because there's another one of these octopus guys right there. So the only way to kill him is to have one of those fire-breathing power-ups. There isn't any real good way to spawn things that you like more money. You just kind of run back and forth until they come out. It should be enough to get something. Actually, I'm going to buy this free man and the umbrella head, because the umbrella head has enough to kill one of these octopus guys if you hit him with each one. So you want to jump over and shoot him. Don't get too close to him, because if he hits you, you lose your power and you have to squish bugs again. But you can't have too many squish bug points for this, since there's so many just crappy ways the game will kill you. It's good to have too many men in this game. The music on this stage kind of reminds me of the Wizards and Warriors music, especially this part. So if you want to listen to one of the best songs in the game, this is a good place to get a bunch of money. Let's go back in here and see where we're at. At 1200, so I'll grab... Yeah, if he's going to continue to keep the free man there, I might grab another one of those. Sometimes if you spend too long in an area, the free man goes away, so you have to check all the other doors to get one. This is the only action that Beetlejuice has, is this stomp. That should be good. Go in here. Still got it, so we'll grab that, and we'll grab the ogre. Stomp on a couple more. Get some money for a door later in case I need it. That should be good enough. So we'll move on. Check this door. Don't really need anything in there. There is a flying bug right here, so we can kill him. Stomp a couple more bugs for fun. Alright, and there's another flying bug here. This part, you have to drop down with down and A. And then there's one of those frog guys right there, and apparently I'd already been hit twice. He killed me instantly. Drop down, turn into my ogre, and hit him once. Move on. Watch out for these frogs, and kill this octopus. Waste the rest of that. Check this door. It's got a free man in it, so we'll grab that. I'm gonna need a couple more power-ups because I'm almost to the end of this stage. Because there's another one of those frog, I don't know, sewer keeper things that I'm going to have to kill, and then the boss of this stage, which again is the same as the other one. We have to shoot the fireballs at him to push him into the back of the stage. So I'm going to need a couple heads just in case, because if you lose them on the boss, you don't get another one, and you just have to die and start the stage over. If you don't have some backup things to turn into, and it's just one of those shitty things that they didn't really think out. But I'm playing through this being comfortable instead of just blowing through it real fast, so you can see how annoying this game is. That should be enough. We got 1200. We'll grab a couple of these guys. And that should be enough to get out of this stage. So there's the frog. So we want to change and blast him a bunch of times. Now here is the boss. And we gotta beat him the same way we beat the other one, by spinning him into the wall. And this will move us to the attic, which now the game changes to a top-down. Kind of bad movement, but you want to grab these magic things to throw at stuff. These don't change, so the items I am picking up, you can pick up the exact same ones. But you gotta find the key to get to the next room, so that's all that level was, kind of an introduction to what we're doing. So you go in this door and grab this, but don't walk all the way to the edge or it will kick you into a world where you have to fight the sandworm, and that is the most annoying thing in the game, because if you get knocked into that world and you can't kill the sandworm, it's pretty much game over. In these spots, you have to run from the door. If the door touches you, it also kicks you to the sandworm world. And again, you don't want to be there. So this room, we have to kill these guys. Not die ourselves. But to kill them, you have to throw out those little magic things. So there's one dead. You can grab the beetle for some money. There's two dead. And there's one more up here that we have to kill. These things only move in a circle, so they bounce, I guess, like a pool cue. Make sure you... not pool cue, but see this book right here? You press select to pick it up. And we have to give that to the lady standing in front of the door. If I would have gone to her first, this would have came up. Told you it was Barbara. So we give her the book and she moves. We go to the next room. So in this one you want to go through the door. And you can grab the key, run all the way to the end. You can grab these three things, projectiles to throw, and watch out on the ground because those spiders just randomly will spawn. Like that. So we're into the next area. You want to grab the hammer and you press select to throw it. You got to kill all the things in this room to move on and avoid the door, because the door will kill you or take you to the sandworm world, which pretty much just gives you a game over, like I already said. But you press select to grab the item you threw. And in this room, go in the one on the far right, continue up, because if this bottom of the screen catches you, you die. And if you get up here in time, you can grab this box, which gives you another thing to throw. So in this room, we gotta kill the things that the sculptures from the movie are alive. And that one likes to go over inside of that door. Grab the beetle, there's one more up here. Try to get a few, kill him. You can grab the toilet paper right there, but it doesn't do anything. It's just an extra obnoxious thing in your inventory that you can't see with your select button. We got both keys, so we can get out of here, which puts us into the top of the attic. So in this spot, we gotta go this way, get through this door to grab the key, and then we go back out where we just were. I'm gonna die probably. Nope, the spiders didn't get me. Here's another moving room. If you time this just right, you can usually hit him and get through without him hitting you. But you want to go up. Which puts us in this fire room. Where we pick up the fire extinguisher. Don't touch the squares in here or they turn into bad guys. So we put out the fire. Don't need the fire extinguisher, so press select and put it down and pick up the next spray can to give to Otho. And we want to grab this, which is like a fly swatter to throw at the flies in the next room. It's the only way to kill them, other than just letting them hit you. So here's Otho. Press select to scare him away. Wait for your thing to come back. So this room has the flies in it. Try to throw one instantly. I died, but since one of those flies hit me, disappears. But again, stay away from the door. We have to kill all these flies to get out of this room. I think that was all of them. Good. So in this room, get in this door. And inside here there is a duck right here. So you want to grab that. Watch out for this knife. And run along, trying to avoid these guys. And give the duck to Charles. He'll run away. Which moves us into another fly room. But grab that to get through the door. Shouldn't have trouble with that room. This one, make sure you go to the left. Same thing, go through the key door. Continue to run up, because if you don't, you have no time to do this. You have to get in here and grab these. And didn't make it. This has to be pretty much a perfect. There we go. This puts us in another room. We gotta go inside of here, and there's a mouse moving around that we have to grab. Just kind of randomly moves around the room, and I died. Isn't cool. Should continue right here. Okay, I got it. So now I need to re-grab my other stuff. Run over here to scare off Delia. I have to throw my things that way, and then scare her with the mouse. And unfortunately I got killed while doing it. So now I need to grab my hammers back. I got my stuff, and I am now in one of the last rooms of this area. But just run up to the right side, and go left and up. Go straight in this door, straight into the next door, and there's a thing right here that you need to grab, which is the engagement ring. Go back out. Give it to Lydia. And there are some glasses right here that you need to pick up. If you don't pick them up, you're pretty much screwed. You can't come back in this room. So I need to get out of here. I didn't grab the key. Shit. Alright. Now we go in here, and here is the actual model, and we get thrown into it, so it's another one of these stages. So I need to focus on killing lots of bugs and getting some free men. This stage also has kind of a cool song, kind of like almost a Battletoads type song. This is one of those stages where there's a lot of platforming, and if you fall off the screen, you die. So I gotta kill a bunch of bugs. Whoa. Blue bugs now jump higher. Bluish green now. Red ones move at the same speed. Alright, moving on. Wait for the screens to load here, or you fall and die. there's a little bit of the screen right here for me to jump on. And we're going to this way. This part is slightly difficult. You have to jump through while the frogs are jumping. So just time it out. Then you want to go up. There's a scorpion, so wait for him. And then we gotta ride this cloud. This side. Jump over to this and hope there's a free man in here. There is not. I will buy an ogre. Wait for the scorpion to load. I jumped at the wrong time. So we need to go this way. You can jump opposite of that frog. And we've got to go inside this gate right here. So kill some more bugs if you have time. So I'm going to go in here. This spot, there's some scorpions that are going to come down. Well, I guess they're just regular beetles. Let them get out of the way. Don't touch any of these fires because they hurt you. You have to go in this place to beat this stage. Make sure you do your jumps good, because if you fall, you're dead. And always wait for the screen to load. If you wait right here, that flower will appear so you can't get hurt. And this is the chalk we need to get out of the attic. So, got that now. And we need to go back into the gate, which releases us right here, and it kind of looks like there's no place to go, but if you look where those stones are down there, you can jump to them. Just avoid the skeleton and the octopus. Skeleton, the scorpion. And this is a good area to get lots of bugs because there's nothing really here to fight you. I had to continue a couple times. The game's real weird with continues if I didn't say that. It sometimes will give them to you, sometimes it will not. It just depends on how many you've used. As far as I've seen in playthroughs, you get like one per stage, kinda, and sometimes you don't. So as I said earlier, it is very, very smart if you want to complete the game to get as many free men as possible. Come on. I did not mean to do that. Shit. Well, I got some super points, but I was too close to that hole when I pressed A and down. So on this one we gotta go all the way down. Don't fall off the stage. Let that frog go by, we will turn around. Damn it. Started paying attention to the damn frog. We need to go up. Find a door to go in. Hopefully this one's got some free men in it. Thank you. Buy a couple of those. Buy a snake man. And regain some things here. need tasty bugs. Let's go back in and see where I'm at. Not enough. What do I have now? Buy another snake man. Umbrella guy. This is the boring part of the game. As I said earlier, there's a lot of this. All to make sure you don't die. And there's still the rest of the game to play. Alright, what am I at? Free men are gone. So I'll grab some more voucher heads. Let's move along. Watch out for that frog. If you follow those clouds, it does take you to a free man, but it's really hard to get back down without falling and dying. Okay. It's another cloud to ride. I'll wait till it comes back. I do not want to die. Check this door, see if there's anything in here. Don't have enough money to buy anything anyway. So, moving along. That was dumb. So there's a lot of frogs right here, if I remember. Okay, this is going to take us to the boss of this stage, so we want to use one that spits a lot, because this guy kind of sucks. You have to hit him right in the face. Got him. Alright, we're back in the attic. And this is where you don't want to touch any of these. So it's Adam, he's a loser, can't do anything without his glasses. So there's where the glasses come in from earlier in here. So we go into the middle. This part, we've got to avoid the door the whole time, and we have to kill these other two guys up there to move forward. So see, we can't get in here because we have to kill those two guys, and this one's kind of a trick area. So you have to get to them to kill them before you can get in that door. I'm not doing too swell at it right now. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Let's wait for the door to come down here. Okay, try the middle one. It's not the middle one. Wait for the door to come over here. It's another one of those doors that sends you to the sandworm world, so we don't want to mess with that. This takes us down here. I think this is the one we want. And I just died, which sucks. So one of the tricks here to avoid the door is to keep going back and forth. So we've killed both of them, so now we gotta get back to the locked door. So you want to bait that door as much as possible so it stays away from you. This will let us in. Grab the key to get out, wait for the door. Go up here, bait the door over. Bait the door over. And now we can get out of here. And he's going to use the chalk on the door, which puts us on the final stage, which is kind of hard. You gotta do it just right. That was not how you do it. There are numbers in here that we have to get. Hopefully I can get them all without game over. That would be pretty fantastic. This is it. I gotta do a small jump down here, and there's the one. Didn't even see that octopus. Hopefully I have enough lives, or at least to continue. Suck again. So here's the 2. God damn it. Ugh. That's probably all I've got left. We gotta watch out for that guy. He disappears. Got an octopus to avoid, and this beetle to avoid to get the number 4. Here's the number 3. So you want to jump back down. God damn it. I didn't jump far enough. You have to land on that little platform, or you fall to your death. Wait for him to come back, and then you want to go up this way. And not do that like I just did. Son of a bitch. This is gonna suck if I have to start over. Getting down to the serious wire now. So you gotta bait him over. There's the 5. Go over here. Oh, shit. I cannot get hit. Whew. Okay, got all the numbers. Whoa. Look like I want to go that way. I don't want a chance falling. And this is the exit. There's no final boss. Thanks for watching. That was down to the extreme wire, but I'm Brett with BadorRad. Subscribe, check out the other videos. That was Beetlejuice. Now I can let my insides calm down. Have a good